Hey guys, Cap24 here, coming back with part 6 of how to deal with the cover 2 Blitz series that we're doing, and this one is going to be how to go ahead and use the quick hangman pass method. And it's something we've shown you in a bunch of different videos, but I want to make sure that we hammer this in, how powerful this is against the cover 2 squat blitzes. Anytime it's got the squat blitzes where it's got those soft squats on the outside, the light blues, you're going to be able to really be able to do well with this. So I'm going to set up this blitz just so you can see that the blitz will never get to you when you do this method. And what all you're going to do on this play is just put the Y on a flat and block your running back. And that's all you need is one flat on the side of which the hangman route's going to run, and no other threats whatsoever, no other wide receivers on that side. And the guy will jump the flat, leaving the X wide open. So all you're going to do is wait for that player to jump it. Once he jumps it, you're going to bullet the ball, and you're going to have a nice, easy ability to get up the field. We're going to show you 5 additional plays that have this type of route that's going to be pretty simple. And then I'm going to kind of show you that you can do this with pretty much any of these formations, and I'll get to it in a second here. But let's go to single back, zone Y trips. And we'll go ahead and show you here that the slot drive play will do the same exact thing. And really all you're looking for is anybody does any type of soft squat blitz, you'll be able to do it. So on this play, all you do is blocking your running back and taking this RB, putting him over here so he's your one threat. As soon as you see that that guy is going to jump the RB, you're throwing a bullet to that player, and you're getting yourself a good, easy 20 to 25 yard gain. Now let's go ahead and look at the next one, which is the single back wing trips. And this is going to be a play action play. And let's go ahead and look at it real quick. Alright, and the play action play is going to be a PA vertical shot. And let's go ahead and look at this blitz here. And what you're going to see here, it's also in your audibles, which is really nice. If you have a set that you've got 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back, you can always audible to this if you're on the left hash mark. And do the same exact thing here. You put the RB on the flat, move him over. Now you can go ahead and block your running back if you don't want to deal with cutting off the play action, but if you cut off the play action, it's going to be just the same. You just want to cut it off early, so you're cutting off right now, seeing that he's doing that, and you have a nice easy throw to that player. It actually works really well with the play action, only because of the fact that the defender doesn't always play the receiver as well when it's a cut off play action. You can see here, you want to cut off really early, and then you're going to just bullet it right there, and you're going to have a really nice ability to get even more yards on that play, just because of the nature of the play action. Now, the next play we're going to look at is single back ace, something that's going to be more of a running formation, and this PA stretch play does a really good job of having that same ability. And just remember, this ball has to be on the short side of the field, so this we're doing everything from the left hash. And on this play, all we're going to do here is go ahead and take this wide receiver, put him on a flat, but I'm also going to motion him left. The reason why I'm doing that is because I want him closer to that DB, because the closer he is to the DB, the quicker he will jump the route and give you open. And you're going to do the same thing here. You're going to cut off the play action, and you're going to throw this ball right there and get the nice ability to get the eyes of the user off the play. So again, all you're doing here on this play is put the Y on a flat, moving him over. You want to cut off the play action pretty quickly, and then you're going to fire to this X receiver, and you're going to have yourself really nice yardage, and they're not going to know how to defend that when it comes to a cover 2 squat blitz. Now, the next play we're going to look at is a couple gun formations, just so you can have some variety here. And the first one we're going to be looking at is the Y trips weak. And the play that we're going to be seeing here is the Y quarter play. And it's right here in the middle. Let's go ahead and pick the same type cover 2 blitz. And what you're going to see here at the Y quarter play is we're going to take this RB, put him on a flat, move him over just like we've been done before. The running back's already on a block, so you're good there. And you're going to see as soon as that guy goes ahead and jumps it down, you're going to throw it to this player and get some nice yardage as well. The concept is very consistent. I want to make sure you see that. And the last play here, as far as that route being in there, is the gun trips halfback weak. Some of these are very similar as far as the way the names are. And we're going to look at a play called double comebacks. And right here, let's go ahead and take a look at say blitz. And what we're going to do on this play is just motion the A to the left hand side and put him on a flat, block your running back. And you're going to see this one has even a skinnier one, but it's going to work all the same. As soon as the guy goes ahead and does it, we get that nice easy play. And to finish this video, guys, I've got two special plays out of the Arizona Cardinals playbook that will not only beat cover 2 blitz where you've got the squats, but it also beat cover 2 the Tampa 2 using the same method. And it's only two in this playbook that I have found to do it because it has to have specific principles to make it work. And these are the type of things that we'd love to throw at you at VIP. So listen pretty closely to this because this will really help you, especially on short yardage situations, or if you're going against somebody who's going to do cover 2 no matter what, you want to go to something like this. Okay, so the first play is something out of the wing trips. We've already shown you this play, but we didn't show you that it worked against anything. So I'm going to do it against the nickel blitz 2 first, and the play is going to be called the PA vertical shot. And we're going to do the same exact setup we did before. We're going to take this player, move him over, put him on a flat. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut off the play action as soon as we can, and then we're going to fire it to the X receiver. You've already seen that this works, right? And you're going to be able to throw it to this guy really, really easily, and you're going to be able to kill the player. Now, what if they go ahead and do Tampa 2? Okay? As long as it's not base aligned, whether it's in this position here or pressed, it's going to work. And the reason for that is that the play action goes ahead and with this unique angle allows the guy to stay in a spot and be able to beat the X. Right now we showed you against regular, now we're going to show you against cloud flat. We're going to cut it off, and you're going to see how we're going to be able to do the same exact thing against cover 2 for this play. It's because it's under center. It's because this player over here is wide enough to make it work, and the fact that we have a running back that does a play action that goes up the field. Now, if it's a play action that's like a stretch play action, it won't work. If it's a play action where the running back doesn't go straight towards the line, it won't work. That's why it's very specific and why it works. It's something that I've discovered doing some lab sessions, and it's game tested. Everything works out here. Again, this is against cover 2. Now, this is going to be something I'm going to do when it's not pressed. It's just in that 5-yard allotment. And you can do is cut it off, and you're going to see here that you're going to be able to throw that ball right behind him. You're going to see it's going to be a little bit closer when the guy's 5 yards off, but you're still going to be able to do it. But we love this when it's pressed, because when you have a cover 2 pressed, you're going to be able to attack this player no matter if it's a blitz, a soft squat, or Tampa 2. You're going to be able to do a really good job with that. So if your player goes to a blitz alignment a lot, you definitely want to go ahead and attack it with this. Now the second one we're going to do here, guys, is going to be a play we haven't shown you yet. It comes out of zona Y trips. The reason why this formation works is because of the fact that it's got that wide alignment, so that number 11 here, Julio Jones, is as far wide to the field as possible when he's on the left hash mark. And the play we're going to be looking at is going to be called PA slot wheel. Okay, you look at that play, you say, I don't know how this is going to work. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. The reason why is it's got that nice wide alignment with 1. 2, it's got the play action that goes up the field, and we're going to do the same exact thing we did before. We're doing the RB, put them over here, put the X on the comeback. It's not going to look like a great comeback. See, if you look at it here, it looks like it's just a normal comeback, but because he's so wide, it'll work out. This is against the soft squat nickel 2 blitz. You're going to be able to cut this off. You're going to be able to fire it just like you did before. You're not going to have as much of a wide pass lead because it's not got the same route, but it definitely will work. And then when you do it against the Tampa 2, and they're pressed up, we're going to move this over, do the same exact thing that we did before, and you're going to see here against the press, you're going to be able to cut this off, and you're going to be able to fire this really, really easily. So this is a play I like to go a lot to when it's a 3rd and short, something you know that the guy's going to do a cover 2 coverage, or if he goes ahead and does cover 2 all game, it goes back and forth with cover 2s, it's something you're going to be able to really be able to attack your opponent with. So I wanted to make sure that you saw it comes in the same genre of the cover 2 blitzes, but this also does work against non-blitzing cover 2s as long as it's pressed, which is a really huge advantage to be able to take that against your opponent, guys. So we'll come back for one more part of the series for the Arizona Cardinals playbook. We're going to look at how we can go ahead and attack cover 2 blitzes with the run game.